Okay, here we are. People who are doing stars in Harmony quilt, or for that matter doing any quilt, if you're joining it in sections, this is the way to do it. So you've got your middle and your bottom section. They're joined here, as you can see. That's where I've machined the two seams together. Before this, you should have quilted up to maybe 3 inches from the edge of your quilt. As you can see, I haven't quite managed that. Time's a bit pressing, but there you go. So, quilting done, leaving enough so you can pick it up, put it under your machine and stitch it together. Once you've done that, take it and press it. Mine's not pressed as much as it should be. So now we're going to work from the opposite side. So I'm just working on a small section because it's hard to show the whole thing and you'd get bored watching me. So on the back I've deliberately put 2 different colours of backing so you can see the difference. Yours would be beautifully pressed, beautifully. Might have been folded up. So, and what you do then, we want to get rid of all this bulk and make a beautiful seam. So the first thing you do is fold back your fabric, your backing. So it'll only go so far, it'll go as far as you've quilted to. So fold back either side like so. Making sure that your quilt is nice and flat underneath, like so. Lay the wadding down, one piece on top of the other, like so. Take a nice sharp pair of scissors, I don't need to come in from the edge, and cut through 2 layers of wadding together. I'm not cutting through the back, I'm making sure that my hand is underneath the wadding. Once you've started, you're okay. And I'm going to go up like so, cutting 2 pieces of wadding together. As you can see, I'll peel back that, like that, peel back there, peel back there. Then these 2, as if by magic, will come together and you'll be able to join them together. Now you do this by using a ladder stitch to join the 2 pieces together, and I've put my needle somewhere and I can't remember where I put it. I think I've stuck it in one of the, yeah, here it is, stuck in a bolt of fabric behind me. So you just make a ladder stitch to keep these pieces together. Take your time, none of these processes you want to rush, you need to take your time. So I've got a contrast thread so you can see a knot in the end, and I'm going to go down, overlapping, moving up a little bit. Next stitch, a little bit. You can't do them too close together. I'm just doing them so you can see. So you need them, I'd put them like halfway there really. They need to be twice as close as they are, but if I put them too close you won't see them. And all you're doing is you're pulling these 2 pieces of wadding together. So the reason you've got to get this done is because you want it to be, it's got to be strong, it's got to last you a lifetime and all the generations of people who are going to love your quilt afterwards as well. So keep going all the way up your quilt, doing a little ladder stitch. And you can see you get a nice join, look, nice and flat. And the reason it's flat is because you cut both of your pieces of wadding together, whereas if you'd have cut them separately, the chances of them going back together are probably zilch, really. So let's pretend we've gone all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Now we've got 2 pieces far too big of your backing left. So what I would then do, taking my time, I'd make a nice crease along, check how far you can go. See, that's not quite far enough. If I do it here, this one's not going to reach. So check, so open it up, fold it, like so. Check, yeah, that's going to reach. Then you cut off, start at the beginning, not like I am. I'm just doing this so you can see without being bored witless. And you go up the crease that you've made. You can see the crease is here, and I'm just taking my scissors up that crease line, like so, all the way up, keep going, all the way up, all the way up, smooth that. Now the next thing you'll notice is that this edge of fabric isn't in line with my stitching, because whenever you join anything it's a weak point, so you want to spread your stress levels out. So overlap the wadding that you've just beautifully joined so that your next seam isn't on top of that one. Take your next packing piece, If you think it's too big, you can trim some off. If not, turn it over, and you're going to make a nice edge there. Hence why we've got two colours, so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm turning a hem underneath on top of this that I've just cut off, and I would, like there, I've got like inch and a bit there. I'd probably cut it down to about 1/2 inch. I wouldn't leave all that on. And then you pop it on top. At this stage you could pin it if you wanted to, and then you do a beautiful little stitch in coordinating thread, not like mine, and you go down and up, like if you're stitching a hexagon really. Catch a bit from there, catch a bit from your background, catch a bit from your top, pull them together. And if you've got a contrasting thread and you stitch it, do your stitches smaller than mine again, because this is going to last an absolute lifetime. You've all worked so hard on these quilts, we want to get this bit beautiful. Take your time, it really isn't worth rushing. Like, it'd take me probably a day to do this if I was doing it really slowly and beautifully. So you won't see your stitches, and you carry on all the way up, and then your seams joined, and it'll last for years and years. So hope that was helpful. If you got any questions, just drop me an email, totallypatched@btconnect.com, and I can answer any questions. I know a few of you are waiting for this, but hope it helps you. Okay, thanks a lot.